Hello everybody and welcome back to Pallegney Farms. So, it's multiplayer time. We should, as always, the server is open for everyone to join. The password is on our Discord channel, so do join that if you want to know what the password is. Those who play all the time, you'll know what the password is, and come and join. So, we're in April this time. There's quite a bit to get done. We need some hay. We need to make a lot of hay for the cows to get them fed. So what we've done is we've set up the Totals Mix Ration Factory so we can move some of the silage, hay and straw into the Totals Mix Ration Factory, because it'll be easier for us than trying to use the mixer all the time. What we also got to do today is I think we'll end up selling one of the silage pits, just because we've now got loads of silage and I just don't think we'll get through it as quick. So I think we'll end up selling, you know, one of the pits. I think we've got nearly 2 million litres of silage, so we'll probably end up at least selling one pit to make room for a bit more grass, because we've got all of the grass fields to cut today again. So preliminarily I want to do a lot of hay, so we've stocked up for the cows. And I'd also like to put a cow shed in this field I'm in now. This was a cow pasture, the base game that comes as a cow pasture. The trouble with it was it didn't do milk, and although the cows, you could breed them for a bit of extra dollar, you weren't getting the manure, you're not getting the slurry off them. They're not really worthwhile, so it is nice to have this enclosure. Well, it wasn't right for us, basically. So I would like to build something here today, but we're going to end up selling one of those silage pits, or we'll go over to the yard in a minute and we'll have a look to see if they're both ready. I'm sure they're both ready, and I'm sure we've got nearly 2 million litres, so it won't hurt to sell one. But yeah, there we go. Field 88 is all cut, so it's just got to be tedded now. Once it's tedded, we can get it over for the cows. So we'll get folded up, and let's go have a look at everything new we've made today. So we'll go down here into our yard. So as you can see, this is our Total Mix Rations sort of factory now, if you like. So you apply hay in here, you apply straw, you apply silage, and then you just back your trailer under. So much easier, and I think we can keep on top of it. So what we've got silage wise is we've got 779,000 litres in this one, and 490,000 in that one. So I sort of propose we either sell that pit, which is a bit less, get that taken down to the sell point, and we keep this one. We use this one for the cows, or we use that one for the cows. We sell this one because we know we're going to get more grass very shortly. I mean, to be honest, we could almost put the grass off some of the fields today straight in there, so we'll have a look into it all. So we'll get on to the next field for cutting grass. We'll try and miss the field so we don't get any crop destructions. And I want to say hello to everyone. So hi Mason and hi Cullen, how are you all doing? Ollie, you find Pallegney Farms and the password is Pallegney with a lowercase b, but it is on Discord. Join the Discord channel and it'll give you all the information you need to join. Plenty of tractors, and like I say, we're gonna be doing quite a bit of hay today. We're gonna try and get our cows fed, and if we can, I'd like to build a another cow shed so we can start moving some of this cow food and making some money. So as always, I am back in the old fast track. As you can see, gotta love a fast track. I've been watching a lot of videos today on the old fast tracks. Been watching, I think it's Power Lad or something, about fast tracks and the history of them all, and it was going through the ages and how they're good and how they're not. But yeah, really enjoyed it, to be fair. So I'm fully aware of all my fast tracks and I like them even more. So it's also on our YouTube channel as well. I think it's normally in the shorts, but like I say, the banner details are there. Join Pallegney Farm server, and then the password is lowercase Pallegney. So I'm just cutting field 88 at the moment. It's a fairly nice field to be getting cut. Right. Sorry about that, guys, on TikTok. I had my mic muted. So yeah, the ways to join is Discord. The details are on top of the YouTube channel. On screen now is the server details, which is Pallegney Farms, or well, it's a local server to my laptop, and the password is lowercase Pallegney. So you're more than welcome to join. Whoever wants to join, come and join us. I say there's plenty of work to be done today. We are mowing grass, we are making hay. I'm hoping to get another cow shed, and yeah, hopefully we can expand our farm and start making some money. So we've got loads of milk already out of our cow barn, which we'll probably be selling today. But we will need to get probably a Bailey's tanker to get it across to the store. And I would like to sell one of the silage pits. I don't think we have got a chopper. We leased one last time. We've been using forage wagons for picking up. Hi James, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Yeah, it would be good. I think we're going to sell one pit because we've got over 1 million litres and our cow aren't going to take it, and we've got plenty of grass to keep on top of cutting, so we can soon make some more. So it's definitely worth selling it. We have got, I believe, we've got a Dutzvar, we've got a New Holland, we've got John Deere's, I'm in the fast track, there's a Massey Ferguson, there's a Case tractor on there as well, 260, so plenty of tractor options. Yeah, we have got a Case 260 on here. Nice red one, so you're more than welcome to come use it. I say plenty of carting. I think we'll get rid of one of the pits, so about 500,000 litres to get sold, and make the farm some money so we can buy another cow shed. That's good to hear, James. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I say tonight's plan is we're going to do a lot of hay. We're going to get it into the factory and we're going to make some total mixed rations to feed the cows. Hopefully we're going to sell one of the silage pits, and yeah, we're going to make some money. So you'll all have to keep me up to date with anyone does make the new JCB Fast Track 6000 series mod, because I'm quite looking forward to a mod of that now. I've been watching the release videos, and yeah, what an absolute beast that looks like it's going to be. A lot more manoeuvrable, four-wheel steer, you can't knock it, and it's got that bigger horsepower. So we're using the 8000 series for the horsepower, but when the 6000 series is going to give us 300 and I think it's 50 something, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Well, it's going to be a very manoeuvrable track there, high horsepower. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and these things just look amazing anyway. And the new one, well, isn't she a beaut? James, I think you've already got the permissions, haven't you? They should be there from last time, I believe. Right, so that's another field all cut, ready to be turned into hay. So we've still got quite a few more fields to go cut. Say if we can get one of the silage pits sold, we will be turning. We can then put some fresh silage in there. But for the time being, we do desperately need to get one sold so we can make room for more. But we're going to do quite a bit of hay, I think, this time, just so we're stocked up on hay. It won't hurt. And it will help out massively. So we're moving on into field 48. Going to get this one cut. Looks like we've got GPS lines on this one. So this will be the third one I'm cutting with hay in mind. Let's get that front mower lowered. I'll lower this rear mower. So, hay to be agri. We're going to do quite a bit of hay, and then I'm going to sell one of the pit. We're going to sell one of the pits of silage to get some money, because I think we want them to get another cow shed, really. So if we can get the money off that, we'll build another cow shed. So for the time being, I'm doing a lot of hay, and we do need to get the pit sold, which I think Mason's coming on, and he is going to start selling one of the pits. I think we're going to get rid of the 500,000 litres and keep the 700,000 for feeding the cows for the time being, and then it should hopefully top that bank account right up. Yeah, Mason's joining as well to do it, but yeah, jump on there. It's going to take a lot of carting. There's about 500,000 litres to sell, so we'll sell the one that's already open, and we'll get carting that off to wherever we can get it sold. Right, Mason, hopefully that solves that. Is that any better? What server did you join? What was Mayhem? That's perfect, Mason. So there's plenty of selling to do. AC Agri Maze. Ooh, was it good? Was it just a lot of people there? I'm hoping, like today, the end goal is if we can sell a lot of the silage, we can build another cow pasture in the field opposite the yard. I deleted the one what just had the cows in it for growing growing cows, because I kind of think milk and slurry and all that is part of the fun, and we get money for it, so there's no point in just raising them, I don't think. Oh, everyone had the beacons on. Yeah, I can imagine that slowed the server down quite a lot, to be fair. What are you doing, HW Agri? Are you doing the pit selling, or are you raking? Right, so you're raking for now. That's fine. And then we either with the hay, because it's going into the new TMR factory, we either lease a chopper and pick it up, or we just chuck, put the forage wagons on and just back it in there until it's full, and then we can make the rest of the hay in bales. I think, Mason, you'll be on it on your own for the time being, if that's all right. Yeah, I see that random bale up there, HW. I thought that was a bit strange. Must have just got missed. Is our cow pen full, do you know? Is it worth filling it up, and then when we get all this silage sold, we build another cow shed? And then we definitely will need... We can start using some of this silage and hay. I think I'll do the majority of the fields hay for now. Yeah, we do need to get a slurry spreader. We do need to spread all the fields, because now we've got precision farming on. It would make sense. We also need narrow ties so we don't destroy the crops, because obviously we've got crop destruction on. Oh, we can get 82 more cows. We might as well start buying some then, haven't we? Get it filled up, get that milk rolling in, and then we can really utilise some of the food, because we've got so much food to be made. Do you like tanking, Mason? I don't mind a good old slurry and manure spreading. What I have discovered though is I think it's easier if you take all the manure up to a bioplant and change it into digest, and then just spread it all. Oh, gee, we're doing a lot of hay, so we're going to lift hay, put it into the total mixed ration factory, and then we'll be baling the rest of it up. So it needs turning, raking, then picking up. On it now, Agri. You should be good to go. Woody is starting to load up the total mixed rations factory. So that we can get some the total mixed ration factory going and get some made. Perfect. So if we've got full of cows now, at least some of this food might be put to some real good use quickly. I still reckon we do need to sell that 400,000 litres, and that'll top our bank account up, where we might be able to buy another cow enclosure, and then we will, yeah, it should be quite good then. We'll have lots to spread over the crops then. Perfect, Mason. I just see. Yes, I must admit it takes getting used to, this map does, but it is a good map. 130, yeah. That should be completely doable. That should be, I agree, if we get that silage sold, especially in pit was open, 500,000 litres, we should definitely get enough money then, and we can buy that pit. I would say selling that pit with the 400,000 one is priority. Get some money. We've got plenty of people on grass and, well, we've got hay now, shall I say. Perfect. Once I've finished cutting, I might come and give you a hand, because I reckon there's going to be a lot of silage to move. It's going to be a few trailers full. 500,000. A nice case, that is. Right, so that's field 48 done as well. So I think we've only got 2 little fields left now to cut. I think we'll just do them all hay this time, because we've got plenty of silage. And then it should set us up well and truly. So I'll head over to 2 little fields, and then I'm going to help Mason sell and cart all of the silage. The other thing to bear in mind, guys, is can we minimise the beacon usage, just because it really does slow the server down and it will crash it out. The 400,000 pit, Mason, not the 700,000 pound. I think it's already open. It's the one with all the tools in the front. Archie, I'm going to reset your baler. How did you get it stuck there? I can't find your baler to reset it. Just detach from it, Archie, for a second. I'll see if I can reset it. Right, your baler's reset. Yo, yo, Eddie. Ed. Hello, Carlton. How you doing? You think there should be a wheel loader on here? Let me just check the vehicles. It will be one of the higher value things. No, it would appear that we don't have a wheel loader. I think we leased it, so we'll get another one leased if you want. What's up, Agri? Oh yeah, we don't have a wheel load. No, sorry, I was lost there. No, we don't have a wheel load at the moment, but we'll get one leased. Yeah, no, you should be able to go lease one now, Mason, and get sorted on it. So try and keep the spending right down this episode, because I'm hoping to, like I say, we can buy another shed. Would be really nice by the end of it. Well, cow shed, should I say. We'll have plenty of food to be chucking in there. Thank you very much. How are you getting on, Carlton, with your farming simulator? You got those hours right up now? Yeah, it's realistic as within reason, Mason, really. So, like I say, if we're on the road, we can use beacons, but not sit in the field and use them. I think traffic's off at the moment just because we've had no end of trouble with them getting stuck in corners and blocking us in. French maps on the left side. Field 48, 88, the one opposite the yard, 20 needs turning. I think 48 needs turning, but I think James was in there, so that one needs rowing, and then it'll be the two little fields. And I think that's everything. There's another bale in field 19 that got missed. I've just seen a random one there as well. Alright, there's two bales in field 19. I've just seen the other one. It's because you need to buy. You need to go to the yard, Archie, and I'll load. You need to put some twine in it. That twine. I will order you some to the shop now. On my screen, it's showing up as no twine, isn't it, Archie? Woody, Mason says you need a trailer, he thinks, so try a trailer. Mason's done it with his trailer, so you should be sorted, Woody. Right, that is all of the fields cut now, guys. So they all just want turning over, raking, and then we'll make a lot of hay this time. We haven't sold the feed mixer just because the factory isn't massive, so we might need it if we get another shed just to get it going, sort of thing. What do you mean TP through the map? So we're going to join Mason and start carting some silage. So Mason was just saying if you select on the map your vehicle and enter it instead of tabbing through all the vehicles, it does cut down on a bit of the lag as well. Have you had a look, Mason, where's the best place to sell silage today, or where's the easiest to sell it? No, I have no idea. I'll have a quick look then. I'll see where we're going. Prices. Silage. There. Believe it or not, next month you can get an extra 10 quid for it. So, looks like we'll be going to Softlet Agriculture. It looks like the best place to sell it. It's not too far away either. Yeah, HW Agri, if you want to bring in the bales, you bring them in. Yeah, I have tagged it, Mason. It is... Let's have a look. Should be flashing. Yeah, it's up there. It's Byfield 80. So, sort of out the yard and around and all the way around the back. Yeah, if you want to. Mason, do you want Woody to load while you start carting, or do you want him to cart while you're loading? Hi, Griff. Yeah, it's going all right, thank you. How are you? I've just activated the Total Mix Rations factory, so we can soon see how quick it is. We have kept mixer for the time being, just in case we want to mix a load up. I don't know if the cow shed, you need to put more into it once you add more cows. It definitely could do with some more Total Mix Rations. It's full of hay at the moment, which... and got some silage in it, so we want to get that mostly to Total Mix Rations, get it out. We'll also need to start moving the milk soon and getting that gone. I think we will be buying a bigger mixer if we get another shed. I think the factory will keep up, but I think that initial load will be quite hard to do. So let's have a look if we can afford it after the silage. It should be about 8 trips. We'll have a look to see if we can get a shed, and then we'll go from there. Look at the mighty fast track pulling its trailer. 45 mile an hour. This is the beauty of these things. Love them. We'll have a look, HW Agri, if we get this silage sold, we'll see how much money it's making us, and then we'll work out how much money we've got to play with. Ooh, 13, 18 uphill. That's crazy, Mason. I'll see what the fast track pulls it uphill. We're doing just hitting the bottom of the hill now, and we're doing 37. We are slowing down considerably though. Down to 30. Ooh. No, I am slowing right down now. We're just pulling up the hill at 20. There's a fuel tanker in the yard next to the Total Mixed Rations factory if you need some fuel. Yeah, we only have one loader, but 2 tractors that can load. But we have got the telehandler if worse comes to worse. Right, so here we go. We are tipping the load of slurry. Let's go, go, go. Let's see how much we can make. I don't think it's overly that much. So 19, 20 grand basically with the environmental. Not too bad, not the best. Hopefully we can get enough money together for that new shed for cows. I probably wouldn't sell the tractors HW Agri because we do need them when we've got a lot of people on the server. We're sort of just leaving them there as stuff for people to jump into, but I think just got 2 loaded tractors in case we're desperate to pick loads of bales up if it's not too... if we haven't got access to the telehandler. Yeah, it is the trouble with the AI workers. They're not the best. So we're back after our first load. I might have took a bit of the scenic route. Not too bad. But yeah, so we are up to £103,000. I think HW Agri said to get the same sort of shed, we're about 130,000. So this should leave us some good money to build a shed after we've done this, and we should be able to buy the cows for it as well, and then we'll need all the food to feed them up. We'll still have 700 odd thousand litres of slurry though. Tend to leave the wheel loader on higher, to be fair. We're just going to get another cow shed so we can start making some money. To be fair, once we get these crops in, once we get all of these crops harvested, which shouldn't be in too distant future, because I think a lot of them are wheat, we should actually be able to make a fair bit of money off that as well. Yes, definitely. We have also got the wool and the goat's milk to get sold at some point as well, because it's April, so the wool is at its best. So it'd be definitely worth getting that sold today as well. I think cows will cost, well, it just cost us £100,000 for whatever you've just put in that shed of ours. So the shed's going to be 130, so we're looking for about 230, but we have got a load of wool which will net us a fair few quid. So we will get some of that sold as well. And the goat's milk, we might as well get that sold, because £9,000 a pallet they are. Yeah, 119 for the cows. Yeah, I think it's doable. We'll get all this silage sold, and say I'll nip into the goats and the sheep field, and we'll sell whatever they've got. Because I think, if I remember, we have got quite a few thousand litres of wool, and wool is really good today. So can't remember what it is. Oh, it's next month. It's better actually, but it's still £3,500 a pallet, and then it drops off. So definitely got to get it sold after we've done the silage. Are we ready to get the shed? So I think we're going to put it in field 86, the shed. I think we'll match it to the yard. You say it's £130,000. Once you're full, Mason, I'll load me or I'll load you up. It's up to you. We'll have this pit emptied in a minute. And then, like I say, we're ready to build a shed anyway, so we'll get that built in field 86 in a minute. And then we'll get some of the other produce sold, and then we can see where we are. We're going to have to fill this one with cows, then fill it with food. And we'd also like to fill the sheep / goat pasture up as well. Hi Daniel, yep, PS5s can join. We've got the server open to everyone. You're looking for Pallegney Farms and password is Pallegney, all in lowercase. What vehicle have we just bought, guys? Yeah, I just see that. Yeah, I need to start driving on the right. No, that's fine, Mason. I'll start driving on the right. I'm so used to driving in the UK. It's hard. It's a hard habit to get out of. So we're nearly at the bottom of this silage pit, so we will be getting the cow barn built very shortly, and then we can start filling it up. We still have the 700,000 litres of silage next door, and after we finish baling and collecting, we're going to have a lot of hay as well. So we should be in a very good position to keep the cows going. I say, come June, July time, we've got a lot of wheat, we've got a lot of canola to be getting in, so we can get other streams of income going. And then we can really start to push this farm out and make it a bit more successful. So we're going to try and cut down a bit on leasing and buying vehicles, and then we're going to concentrate, I think, on a bit of land, more animals, and we'll really try to maximise the money so we can make this farm grow. Yeah, I thought it might be the last one. We'll see what money we're at, and then we should be able to buy a cow barn. Hopefully buy some cows. Might jump on teleander in a minute and just sell wool and goat's milk and just top the bank account up so we can get as many animals as possible. Yeah, so we're going for the same one what's in the yard, exactly the same, but we're going to put it in field 86 from across the yard. Yeah, you can do. I think it's about £130,000. So if you want to get that built in 86 and landscape it, and then it's ready for us to move some total mixed rations to in a minute and get some cows. We'll see where the money's at then. Yeah, you can do it now. I think it's the £130,000 one from what HW Agri was saying. We'll wait. We need to get that hay in. So let's get that hay in, and then we'll do it. Soon as we can we get 86 baled, and then we can get our next cow shed built. Then we'll get it cleared off. I'm just going to jump on a telehandler or front loader quickly and get the wool and milk sold. Is the low loader in use, or is it still in the yard? I think Archie's on baling, Mason. I think he's just doing it now. Right, let's go and sell some wool and some goat's milk. So I think the trailer's in use, so we're going to have to use the old telehandler. We'll take a couple at a time. Is the Bailey trailer in use anyway, guys? We'll probably keep the loader for the time being because we're going to need to load up probably the trailer with a few loads for the new shed once we get it built. We've paid for it, so we might as well use it this time. It's just if we've got a trailer to get all of this onto, because there's about 10 pallets here I want to get sold. Yeah, if you think it'll go in a Bailey's trailer, we'll do that down at the sheep pen, and then as long as we can get it out. Sweet, we'll do that then. If you pop over, we'll load it up with all this produce. There's quite a few bits to go at. Yeah, definitely realism now. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, haven't you? Yeah, I'm on a wheel and a joystick. How did you know? Oh, what a shame that one. Yes, the steering wheel has got ever so squeaky. Come on, pick this one up. There we go. Yeah, for some reason it's got real squeaky the last few weeks. These are not fantastic JCB skills. It's tell you what, it's when you got super strength and then you come back to using telehandler, It's a different ballpark. I'll keep this one on the tines, Mason. Let's have a look, see where we're going. Build 86 next, if you would, Archie. 86 is priority once we can get the cows. Same place as where everything else goes, Mason. You know where we've been taking the silage? That's where we're off. So head that way and I'll see you there. Soon as we've got 86 cleared, HW Agri, we'll build the new shed, then we'll get them fed, and then we'll need to get all the bales in as well. So we just, if we can get 86 done, we'll get this new shed built, and then we'll get it sorted. Yeah, I think Woody's just taking it even. So basically, where we're been taking the silage, we need to meet there with all the wool and goat's milk. Well, I say that, we'll get the wool off where we've been taking the silage, and then we've got to go to the dairy for the milk. You can bale 20, but I need 86 doing first. Archie, please. HW Agri, do you want to lease a milk trailer or a Bailey's milk trailer, and then we can get the cow's milk sold as well? Just trying to find the trigger point, Mason, for the wool. I'm pretty sure it said it was down here. Let me just double check. Wool selling. Tag the place. It reckons it's just behind your trailer. But it's not accepting it. Just there then. Literally just there. Yeah, that's all gone out the back of your trailer. So we need to go to the dairy for the milk, which is... where we gotta go. Goat's milk. The dairy, which is... near 109. Not far away from here, but back around to field 109 for that, if you would, Mason. What did you see yesterday? Oh yeah, what picture of what tractor was that? You always got someone who wants to copy you, ain't you? It is a bit annoying when they take your picture and pretend it's their own. Right, I am just going to go clear a path infield across the way, 86, so we can get the new shed built. I totally agree with your assessment there, HW Agri. Yes, I agree. We're going to have to get this field completely done before we build the cow shed. I think we're going to have to just wait a minute, Mason, just get all these scrappy bits. get them all in the baler. I think we're just going to build the cow shed down here, HW Agro down this side of the field by the road. So we might not lose a lot, to be fair, if we get it built now, because we need to get the food and everything done. I reckon we just build the shed down here and then we'll landscape it in and we'll see what, and then we'll pick everything else up. Oh, he's jumped out the baler anyway. Let me jump in my fast track and I will quickly get it baled. No worries, Archie. Have a good holiday, and we'll see you when you're back. Enjoy it. Thanks for joining tonight. That's strange. HW Great. Do you know why, or you should have asked him when he was on a bit ago? Right, well, I think we're ready for the cowshed. It's I've got trying to get up as many little bits as I can out of here. It's quite dotted all over. It's the shed that looks the same as the one in the yard. I don't know what it's called, but it's the same one as what we've got in the yard, I think we're after. We're keeping the loader shovel for now because we'll need it for filling up the next cowshed. No PC mods, Aaron, on here. What fields have we got left to bale HWA grade, you know? We might be needing to sell the cow milk as well. 2019 need doing. I'll quickly go run over there and bale them then. If we've got a Bailey tanker, we need to, I think, sell the cow milk as well. Get as much money as we can out. Okay, James, we'll see you next time. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your help. Yeah, everyone can join. It is set up for consoles. Well, we now have Cowshed 2. We'll go have a look at it in a second. We will get it filled with some food and hopefully get a few more bits of our produce sold, and then we might be able to fill it with some cows, which can start making us some decent money. Luckily, we have filled the other cowshed to the brim as well, so we should be getting milk at a much better rate now. Called Pallegney Farms. To be fair, I said about putting in that field H2 Agri because that's where the cows were, and I don't think we need too much more grassland because we will be well over stocked soon, especially when we can cut this again in, I think it's 2 months in it, we can cut it all again. But hopefully sell some milk and we'll be up there. Yeah, well, we'll get the milk sold in a second and we'll see if we can get a couple of cows in the shed. We need to fill it now with total mixed rations as well. Probably wait until next time, Mason, for that. We'll try and afford a couple of cows to get in that shed, get it working. Come and have a look now. Oh, it does look good though. We'll see. I think Woody's on the way with some more produce, so we'll get that sold. And then we will, yeah, hopefully we'll fill this up with some cows. Oh yeah, I see there's some mud in the back. So we can get 61 animals in here. Do we start off with some older cows, do you reckon, or do we just get the ones that start milking straight away? I mean, to be fair, if we're desperate for money, we could always sell some of the slurry out of the other shed instead of spreading it on the fields. We could sell it and make a few quid that way. The password is lowercase Pallegney. Yeah, we've got a tanker, but I think... Yes, yeah, it is in the yard, sorry. Woody, I think it's in front of the far left building. It's just in front of there somewhere. I don't know. I thought that. I thought we got more in the other shed, so I don't know why we can only get... Unless it's just because the paddock's so much bigger on the other one, is it? No, but I think we've got a normal tanker, haven't we? Somewhere. Baler goes in there. Let's chuck this in here. Right. We can also sell the manure if you want. HW Agri, get some money in for the manure. I think we can fill one of the Bailey trailers up. How much have we got? Get that sold, and then we can buy some cows. So we've got 24,000 litres of manure and 30,000 litres of slurry. So yeah, we'll get that done. We've got all the bales to collect out in the fields as well still. So field 20, 19 and 86 have all got bales to collect and bring back to the yard. Probably end up selling it at the moment just because we need the cash, but we don't want to spend 6k really. I think our tanker does do it, doesn't it? We'll just get it sold for the time being, and then we'll get the cash in the bank, and then we'll get some cows in that other shed as well as getting the food sorted. Yeah, no, it's fine. We're not going to spread it. We're going to get it sold at the moment. I think get it all sold, and then we'll get some more next month when the cows go through. But it will give us a chance to get some cows in the new shed because we'll have a bit of cash. We also need some more straw in this cow shed up here, and we need some straw in the bottom shed if we've got enough bales. Aaron, the jobs are, we need to get bales out of field 20, 19 and 86. So they need collecting and bringing back to the yard. We've got to get the straw into both cow pastures. So yeah, we're going to the biomass plant, which is, I've gone the wrong way for. But yeah, the biomass plant looks like the best place to sell it all, Mason. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your comment then. I mean, in theory, you could. It's just the cost of leasing. We've just got to look into it just to make sure that we don't. But to be fair, you could, and then we could just lease the biggest combine and make the harvest really quick, as long as we've got the money at the time for combining. There's a telehandler and a low loader, Aaron. I think Woody is just bringing it back. Yeah, the corn header can go because I don't think we've planted any corn or anything. There we go, another. I was quite disappointed actually. Only £2,000 for that manure. I was hoping it was going to make us a few more quid to buy a few more cows. Yeah, it's the one annoying thing about this game, to be fair, HW Agri. The landscaping tool is really expensive. I don't know why they made it so expensive. I know in real life it costs a fortune, but it is expensive. Wow, that corn header was worth a bit of money. So at least that tops us back up for now. So, Alex, we've got bales to be collecting, which I think someone's on that now. We've got some straw to be moving around. There's fertilising to do in the field as long as we don't crop destruct. So it might be a case of picking a tractor and then we put in narrow tyres on it to do some spraying, because I think a lot of the fields need fertilising. All of the grass fields, which is 86, 88, 20, 19 and 48, all need lime spreading as well, so that can be done. Lime points in the yard and they all need doing. Yeah, if someone's not already doing the straw. Sorry, Mason, I was reading comments. I wasn't even looking. Alex, can you go to the cow pen with the straw, and then Woody's going to meet you there with the straw blower to get it all blown in. Yeah, Woody's going to drop the telehandler off you, Alex, to blow straw. Well, the straw blower in there so you can get the straw blown up. Does it actually work just to put straw in the enclosure without blowing it? As long as you don't spend all the money. Mason. Not all of it. We need some of it. Sometimes it works, HW Agony, sometimes it doesn't. It's a bit funny. I know I've got a couple of sheds where it works really well, and where you just drop them in, and some of them you have to blow it. Found that on Saxlingham, one of the sheds I built. Annoyingly, I've got to blow it because it won't let me just tip it in, but a couple of the sheds just let you tip it in. Just pick the straw bales up on the telehandler if you want, which is at the new cow barn, and then just blow it in from there if you want. Sweet. At least we've got a couple of £1,000 left. I am just going to jump on the lime spreader and start liming some of the grass fields. We do also need to fertilise them all, so the fertiliser sprayer in this shed, we need to get it all fertilised as well, just so we've got more food. Is someone doing the total mixed rations for the new cows to get them fed up as well? Yeah, that's cool. So we've just got to get the new cow barn fed with total mixed rations and straw blown in there, and then we should be good. Obviously there's all the bales still to pick up. I'm doing a quick bit of lime spreading on a couple of the grass fields just to make sure the yields are good next time, because now we've got all these cows, we are going to need to keep on top of it. Just to let everyone know, I will be closing the server in the next 10-15 minutes, because I do need my beauty sleep before work tomorrow. So we've got about 10-15 minutes if we can get the cows fed, get the straw done, and get as many bales in as possible. Yeah, I thought the original cow shed would need straw as well, so if we can get both of them filled up, we might have to buy some more before we get... So I don't think we've got too many left, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. You can join, mate, but we are coming off in about 10-15 minutes and calling it a night. There's the milk to sell as well, Mason, if you've got... Well, you've got that on the back. Thanks, Mason. That milk's almost made up for your landscaping, Bill. the hay bales are going to the yard, near the archway, near the other cow shed, there's like a bale storage thing up high. You have to lift them up there and it stores them for us. I was just looking at the crop destruction in this field, and then I've done it myself. So, who drove through field 31? Kind of ruined that whole corner of the crop there a little bit. Right, I'm just finishing the lime off in field 48, guys, and then we'll be shutting the server down for the night. So I think this last tank will be about there. And then next time we've got quite a lot of bales to pick up, because field 48 needs picking 2019. I think there's some in 88 as well. There's a fair amount of bales. Just bear in mind, guys, crop destruction is on. Every Sunday we try to do a live, Mason. In the week I do my YouTube recordings. Saturday's usually the day I'm out partying, but yeah, every Sunday. It's only a Sunday, mate. It's hard to find time, to be fair. It's you know what it's like, busy life. Well, I don't know about that. Might have to show that case some of that crop destruction love, do you know what I mean? She might find herself going for a wash, but not the sort with the pressure washer, if you get my drift. Hey, it didn't lag my end. To be fair, I don't know why the servers can be so laggy, because I must admit I'm running... What are we running? We're running about a gigabyte of download here and a gigabyte of upload of fibre line directly to the house. So you would think it would be quite a stable connection for everyone to join. No, I know what you say. To be fair, it is laggy for me sometimes, which is really bizarre, because like I say, we've got such good internet. You just can't believe it would be so laggy, but I don't know if that's just farming sim when you get so many people on. In fact, I'm only running it through my laptop, so we've got an i7 core processor in it and a good graphics card, but I think it sometimes can struggle. Woody, if you want to wash Mason's tractor, there's a nice stream down here that looks quite deep to wash it in. And then we can turn off resetting vehicles. It's fine, we've got a wheel loader. I can soon pick it up and put it in the water. Don't you worry about that. And then I can turn permission off to reset vehicles, and then you'll have to look at it every time you come on the service, sat in the water, all lonely. So, luckily, we just had enough lime to finish that field. So, that will be the end of today's session, guys. So, I want to thank everyone who's come and helped out. Everyone who spent all our money on landscaping. No, it's been a pleasure to have all you guys on tonight, and I hope you've had fun. As I say, hopefully next Sunday we'll be doing a similar sort of time. Probably move it on a few months so we can get on with a bit of arable farming as well as our new cow barn. Hopefully they're going to make us a lot of milk so we can get plenty of money in now, and we'll obviously have all the different bits and bobs to go with it all. So thank you everyone for joining, everyone who's watched, and we'll hopefully all see you next Sunday. So that's bye from me, and we'll see you again.